Yo, listeners, what's up? It's your boy Chadio here from BGE Radio. I'm in here with Jay Rene, Prison Riot Radio. We just teamed up to get this hot exclusive podcasting for y'all on the inside. We got an exclusive interview with the boy Clxuds from Clxuds Media. Tune in with us, lock in, and let's get to it.
Peace. All right, so we're definitely glad to have this opportunity to interview with you. So let's start it off right. Give the people a short little intro of who you are and where you from.
I'm Clxuds. I'm a videographer. I'm based in Atlanta, but I'm really all over. I'm born in New York. Spent a lot of time down south, but I've been stationed in Atlanta probably like last 7 years.
Okay, well, I know you've definitely been really busy. You've been behind the G-Wall before. How long was you behind the G-Wall?
I did 1.5 years, and that really helped me get my mind focused and reset and really figure out what I wanted to do with myself. Okay. So that was a real important time.
What you mean by it got your mind right? Like, did something happen while you was incarcerated? Like, what you mean by that?
Nothing really happened. It just showed me what I didn't want for my life. It just showed me what I didn't want and what I didn't want to be around and what I need to go and what I need to do to further my situation and better myself.
Oh, okay.
Jay Rene, I gotta go.
All right, bro. All right, so
the caller has hung up.
I know that we know that happens, unfortunately, behind the G-Wall. They don't have full control of their free time, so we know we're the brothers still here in spirit, so we're going to keep it moving. So I know you say you're a videographer and things like that. So where did that come from? Like, is that something you've been interested in since you were a kid, or did it come about as an adult?
I feel like it was probably, I had interest in it, but I didn't see it. Well, what happened was when I was incarcerated, my bros told me they wanted to be rappers when I came home. They was like, yo, as soon as I came home, they picked me up. And I'm like, what we doing? They like, we want to be rappers. And I'm a real team player, so I was reading a lot, and I understood that film and photography was going to be the future. And I was telling them this, and then instead of paying for a cameraman every video shoot, I just took it upon myself to learn it and go from there. And we got kind of this right now.
Oh, okay. So how many videos have you shot?
I'm over 200 plus videos in.
Okay. And music videos are the main type of videos that you produce?
Yeah. This is where I started. Video. My end goal is definitely film. Okay. That's definitely the end goal. But right now, we're killing the music videos. We're killing the game with it. Just working hard. And I take it as a learning process because it's helping my editing. It's helping me understand directing, understanding dealing with other people, other artists, and having a career in your hands.
Okay. So name some of the artists that you've worked with.
Lil Baby, Gunna, Schoolie, Lil Goddard, Lil Key, Dolly White, Ola Runts. A lot of Atlanta-based artists. Detroit, Tone. Definitely can't forget them. LA, Whack 100, out there with those guys. Yeah, I've been all over with it, honestly. A lot of major players.
Right. I got to check out some of your work, and I'm definitely impressed. So kudos, for your craft and what you got going on and stuff like that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So tell us the process. Like, is it? I know it can be very time consuming. I don't think a lot of people understand what it takes to make a video. Like the end result that we see. So tell us a little bit about how you knock it out.
Being that I didn't go to school for none of this, I'm self-taught. I feel like my craft is kind of unorthodox. I really took what people say is hard and made it easy. Okay. So it's really easy anything is easy if you put your mind to it.
Right.
So a lot of guys say, oh, is this, is that. I get my shoot done a lot of 24-hour turnaround. So how we set it up is just artists will send me their song. We'll build on my ideas, their ideas, and we'll kind of put it together. Or you might be an artist that called me and say, you ready right now.
Right.
So being that I'm well in my craft, I can go right now.
Right.
So it's like we might have to just pull up somewhere. We shooting, I'm getting the content, and I'm really editing when I'm shooting the video in my mind. I'm knowing what scenes I want to use, what scenes that, I don't like that because he made a funny face, and I don't like this thing. So in my head,
right.
I'm really already preparing the whole video. So it's for me, the process is real simple.
Okay, so you're a visionary, pretty much.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
Okay. So what advice would you give somebody that's trying to get into this business?
I would definitely say don't stop. And, you know, when things go wrong, you still got to maneuver like they going right. Because I've been in a lot of situations where everything went wrong, but I didn't show my cards. I didn't say, oh, man, I'd have been in a situation as soon as the video dropped, my camera fell and hit the ground and broke. So I'm at the video shoot, and I'm getting out my car, and the camera dropped on the ground. And anybody would have panicked and said, oh, video over. What I did, I just said, hold on, I'll be right back, guys. I'll get y'all some water and some drinks. And they like, oh, cool. And I just went and bought another camera and came right back and got back to it. So that's what I mean. When you can't panic in certain situations, you just got to play your cards how they dealt.
Right. So how is it, being an entrepreneur? I think everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, but they don't understand, like, the work and dedication that it takes. So, how is it being an entrepreneur? You have any, like, tips for someone that's interested?
I would say it is hard. It's not easy at all. Because you don't have a schedule. So while everybody's sleeping, you got to work. You got to still be putting them hours in because it's your craft. This is your vision. This is your job. This is your dream. So you have to put in a lot of work and a lot of hours. When they say 10,000 hours to become a master in any craft, that's really right. But keep your ego high. That's what got me in a lot of situations because I talked my way into situations. So when I first started, I wasn't the best person, but that energy was there. So when I'm telling you, I'm the best cameraman, I'm killing the game, I could do this. Even if you didn't think I was, you gave me that second to look at my craft. So when you give me that second, I'm going to sell myself from there.
Right.
So you got to have your ego high. You got to walk your way in a situation sometimes. So I call it fishing. Everybody don't hit me up for a video. I might hit you up and let you take the bait. So you got to take matters into your own hand at sometimes. Because if you sit around waiting for stuff, it may never happen. So you got to know that this is your vision, this is your craft, this is what you're trying to build. And sometimes you got to go out there and book the next client. And then a lot of free work, people don't realize that. They think you just going to get in it. They see where I'm at now. Oh, he living good. Everything's good. But I did a lot of free work. I got my hands dirty a lot of times just to build that craft up. So you can't forget that you got to work hard, and sometimes you got to prove yourself. Even when you know you worth more than what you're doing, you still got to get in there and work like it's your first day at the job.
Yeah, that's golden advice, bro. I appreciate you giving that out to the people. So let me ask you, what's some of the things you got planned for the future?
Films. It's films. I tell everybody, my goal is to make a film that do 300 million the first week. First week, I'm getting 300 million, all profit. Because I got all the equipment. Everything is in home, in base. So it's like, first week, that's the goal right there, 300 million. We'll have a film that's going to be in box office, 300 million. And I'm telling you that, y'all going to remember, y'all got it first.
All right, for sure. So tell the people how they can reach out, get in contact with you, see your work, things like that.
I got a website, blackclouds.com, BLACKCLXUDS, or YouTube, Black Clouds, Instagram, Black Clouds, everything Black Clouds. And one thing I want to add, Black Clouds is just not a name I came up with. I feel like it was on me. I was incarcerated in a dark time, and I just knew that I had to embrace the struggle. I always tell people I didn't complain because I wasn't related to Floyd Mayweather or 50 Cent. I didn't have that money tree in my family. I knew I had to be that person. So I told myself, no matter what I do, if I'm cutting grass, it's going to be called Black Clouds Landscaping, just so I can remember this time and I never forget it. So being that, I stuck to the plan. I never switched up, and I kept going, and it's the type of results you get. So if you stick with what you're doing, you could definitely make it happen.
All right, bro. Those is definitely words to live by. I appreciate you taking this time to chat with us. Like I said, Chad had to go, but he's definitely still here in spirit. We appreciate you. And, we hope that you can holler back.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. I'm locked in. I'm locked in for L with it, man. So anytime y'all need me, I'm here. And then anytime I need y'all, I know how to get in contact.
That part.